Hi Bixby, turn on kitchen light 1.
Okay, turning on kitchen light 1.
Alright, this is my fridge freezer and it's absolutely awesome. It's the Samsung Family Hub fridge freezer, right? And you control it by this beautiful, I think it's a 22-inch touch panel, right? You, if I just swipe across, right, you control everything by this touch panel here, right? Inside you've got 2 cameras inside. You've got one up here and you've got one down here, right? So every time you open the door, it takes a picture of inside the fridge freezer, and then when you actually go out on your phone, you've got an app which is the Samsung Family Hub app. So when I go out shopping, I can just say to my phone, Bixby, because the Samsung equivalent is Siri and Alexa is Bixby. So I can just say to Bixby, what's in my fridge? And then she'll go, okay, this is what's inside your fridge. And it will show me a list of, it would show me exactly a picture of what's inside my fridge. So I know if I'm running low on anything, I know exactly what I'm running low of. Or if I'm doing my shopping, I know exactly how much room I've got in my fridge to buy, to do my shopping basically. So it's absolutely awesome, and I can do that from anywhere in the world. Basically, I can see exactly what's in my fridge, and it takes a picture every day. Sorry, every time I open my fridge, it will take a picture, because when I was like buying it, I was looking to see which was the best one on the market, and the Family Hub is the best one on the market. I think LG, I think they do one with which is called the InstaView fridge, right? And their one it's got like a glass panel on the door, but what you have to do, you have to tap it, right, and then it lights up, and you can see in the fridge. Well, that's absolutely stupid. It's absolutely pathetic, basically, because um, it hasn't got the same facility as this. Because, as it says, all it is just a glass panel that lights up. Whereas this, you've got the 2 cameras inside, and as it says, you've got the added benefit that I can, from anywhere in the world, I can see exactly what's inside my fridge, right? And also, you've actually got this touch panel, which is I'll go into a bit more detail of what you can actually do on this in a minute. You've also got your freezer there as well. I think it's 22 cubic liters of space in your freezer as well. But on here, right, you've got, excuse me, you've got the Ring video doorbell here. So if anybody comes to my front door, I can see exactly who's at my front door. Hi Bixby, show me front door camera.
There's no matching camera. Which camera? Please tell me the number.
Camera number 1. Hi Bixby, show me front door camera. Yeah, so there you go. So that's my front door camera, and with the Ring camera, right, I can actually see at my front door, and I from anywhere in the world, with the Ring app on my phone, I can see who's at my front door, right, and I can actually speak to them as well. I can just tap the green call button there. I can just tap that call button, and I can have a two-way conversation with them, um, sat here at my fridge, right? And then once I've spoken to them, if I want to let them in, right, I can let them in directly from my fridge because I've got a smart lock on my front door. Hi Bixby, open smart things. Right. So from my from smart things, right, these are all the smart devices and everything that I've got in my flat. Right. Down here where it says Yao key free lock, right, I can just tap on this, and there you see it. Now they could just open the door and walk straight in. And if they don't open the door within 7 seconds, you see it will lock the door again. I'll do that again. Yes, there you go. And then if they don't open the door within 7 seconds, then it will automatically lock the door again. So I can do that all from a fridge freezer, and then these are all my like my lights and whatever. So like I'll show you this. This is like my kitchen light. So for my kitchen light, I can either tell Bixby, I can either ask Bixby to turn the light on. I can ask Bixby to actually to change the color or whatever, or I can do it manually myself just by tapping the lights. So just by tapping the light, I can turn it off. By tapping it again, I can turn it on, right? Or if I tap down at the bottom, right, it will bring up the recipe for that light, and then if I tap here, right, then I can manually, just by swiping my finger down, I can manually change the actual color of that light. So if I tap OK now, then it will manually change the color. If you look, you'll see it will manually change the color of the bulb to whatever color I've actually selected, as you see, because it's daytime here now. So obviously I'll have more better effect at night. So like that's the lights and whatever in the Smart Things app, right? The other thing that you can actually do on here as well, if I just come out of here, right, the other thing that it will do on here as well, right, is you can actually have the family board. Hi Bixby, open family board. Right, the other thing that you can have on here is your family board, right? So what you can do is on your family board, right, from your mobile phone, right, you can actually send pictures from your mobile phone to the family board, right. There's another app on here which is called the right board, right. What I can do is from my mobile phone or from whoever else's mobile phone that lives in the house, what they can do, right, is they can actually draw a picture, right, or write a message, right, and send that message, right, and it will appear on the right board, right board. So if I just open the app, they can actually write a message and it will actually appear on here. So say like if I was at work, I could actually, and I wanted to send, and I know my kids were coming home from school, right. I can actually write a message, right. Say like dinner's in the oven and do your homework or whatever, and I could have actually write that message, and when the kids come home from school, walk into the kitchen, they will actually see that message on this screen here, and they could actually write a message back to me, say okay dad or whatever, and then it will appear on my phone. The other good thing as well is that what I was saying to you about the actual smart lock is when the kids say like if I like had kids or whatever, when they come home and open the front door, right, I will actually get a notification on my phone to actually say that they've got home and they've opened the front door. So that's just peace of mind basically. So you know that your kids have come home from school basically. So that's a real good thing. That's a real I'll just end this video now because there's some other stuff that I wanted to show you.